G'day everyone, it's Andy from Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook. I'm up a creek in North Queensland, and for those of you that watch me, you know that I love exploring, and I've never been in this creek again. Like a couple of episodes, I went up a creek, never been there, had a great time, and today I'm going to challenge myself. I've got some crab pots over here, I'm going to dump them in. I'll tell you what the system is this time. I'm going to change it up a little bit, but first, this is Tackle Club. It's like it is a subscription service for lures. It's a little bit like Lucky Tackle Box, and there's a couple of other ones in the United States, but this is Australia, and I'm really excited about this. I'm going to try and do like one video a month with a new box. So have a look at the website, check out the prices, and they always give you more than what you pay. So you always get a bonus. And for me, it's really cool to do something like this. I'm going to catch a fish on every one of these lures. That's my challenge today. And then I'm going to cook something up later on. We'll hit this snag right behind me. And what I'll do is, during the video, I'll show you what's in the box. I'm pumped. Let's go. Here's the snag I'm fishing. It's actually loaded with bream. So I'll zoom right in there so hopefully you can see them. They're on the left. They're right where I'm focusing now. You can see, I think you can see the fins there. It's just such a cool looking big snag. Look at that timber there, and you look down, there's more timber here. It is just one sensational snag, and I'll talk you through how I fish, why I use the lure, but I'll talk you through the whole fishing today. I've got a few lures in that pack, and the reason I'm choosing the Damiki is because it's weedless, like it's completely weedless. I've tucked the hook in there. I'll show you how to rig this up after I catch a fish or two. I don't want to bore you with all that now, but the tide's sort of half tide, I guess, and I want to fish this like down deep. As I said, Barras, Jacks, drop it in there. So that's on the edge of it. There's a big root ball there actually. So I'm just going to systematically just fish this whole snag, and I'm using 40-pound leader because I reckon I'm going to get smashed on this lure. Okay, that hasn't worked, so we'll go into the better part of it. We'll go right in the middle here. Yep, over everything, and perfect in the water. Let's see, come on. Just bouncing over all the roots and timber. Oh, that was a hit, Yep, oh, he had that. Let's have a look at the lure. Yeah. Oh, and a trevally. Oh, I wasn't expecting that guy. Oh, there's a couple of hits in there. Let's get this guy up. He's not tired, but I just want to get back in there nice and quick. Unexpected catch, trevally on a snag. So there we go. It's a giant trevally, maybe 45 centimeters. Tiny, could be a tiny bit bigger, but I don't want to keep him. We'll let him go. Hey, off you go, buddy. That's how the lure ended up. And what I do is I lift it up all the way, and then I just tuck the point of the hook in, so it's completely weedless, and that way you don't get snagged in there. So normally I drop the crab pots in before I start fishing, but I couldn't go past this snag, and I didn't want to drive past all the snags to drop the crab pots in. So what I'm going to do, it's actually stuck, is fish, drop the crab pot in, fish, drop the crab pot in. I've moved on to the next snag now. This creek is so full of timber. Like there's a dead tree just here, there's a tree here. Let's see if we can get a jack, because I think might be a jack sitting on this one. I'll go nice and quick across here, see if he comes out. Yes! Oh, that was him. That was a jack. He didn't get it properly. We'll do it again. So sometimes jacks like a lure that goes reasonably fast. Yep, got him that time. That's him. Oh, dropped him. Didn't have it properly. Oh, he won't come back. There might be another one. But how cool is that? I actually called that. I love it when I do that. Right, let's try one more time. We'll burn it right across here. Nice and quick. Yep, got it. Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one. Oh, that's not the one I had before. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I think that one might be dinner. Oh yeah, that's a nice jack. Oh, I just left him a couple of casts. I cast over here a second before, and yeah, let's get this guy in. He's hooked really well. Oh, what a cracker! Look at that. So he is actually a really solid fish. Wow, look at that. New creek, called the spot, and then got a jack. 47 centimeters, or maybe 48. I'll get his tail right on the end there. Yeah, we'll say 47 a little bit. That is such a cool fish. So guys, that is really cool. New lure, never actually used those lures before. New creek and a beautiful fish. We'll cook him up later, but right now I'll show you how to rig up that soft plastic. It's different. I've actually never used that system before, but yeah. And then we still haven't dropped the crab pods in. That's literally the third snag I've fished in this creek. So I can still, you know, see the mouth just over there. So we've got a long way to go yet today. It's already epic. 47 centimeter mangrove jack. So guys, I just have to show you this fish one more time. Look at the colours on this guy. I've just cut his throat, so he's bled out and he's dead. But like, he was really pale before, and now he's yeah, really dark. Look at the shine on his face. So let's have a look what's in this month's box. This is a Barra and Jack box. And oh, here we go. This is the first one out of the ranks. This is actually like a $75 lure. That's a mega bass. Then we've got, what's this one here? A drunken mullet. We're going to have to wait till probably right on low tide to use that one, because I think he's a surface. He's got that spinning tail. Never used one of those actually. And then we've got some pretty big soft plastics. And because this is a Barra and Jack box, they're made by Demiki. I'm going to go for barramundi and mangrove jack on these lures. I don't mind if I catch cod or finger mark or salmon or whatever else, but because this is a Barra and Jack box, I'll definitely be targeting, and I'll be talking you through yeah, what I'm doing. These are actually a Demiki anchovy shad in 6-inch. The hooks that I'm using, they actually came in the Tackle Club box. They're an 8-0 owner beast, and like, you know, they're a really solid hook. Now it is the first time I've used this, but it's very simple. You just find the center of the lure like that and corkscrew it on, and that way, like, these lures will probably never come off at the front. They'll get bitten in half long before they come off at the front. Find out where we want to put the hook in, like that's how we want it, and we go through like that. And you want this to be nice and straight, like so. There we go. And then, as I said before, you just tuck it in a little bit there, and that's perfectly rigged. I'm gonna have to try this snag one more time. It's literally, all you can see really is that twig there, but there's a root ball here. That over there is actually another snag. So I'll go all the way over there, rod down, and fairly quick wind, just a steady wind like that. And just, yep, nothing came out then. We'll do it once more. But yeah, I know there's a couple of mangrove jack in there. Oh, we just had a look, and another one. Oh, that's a little one. Oh, did he bite me off? No, just got twisted. So one came out from the right there, and a small one came out from just where the big one came out from. Let's try. Let's see if we can get a cast through that gap there, and we should get nailed pretty quick, I reckon. Oh, cast is perfect. There we go. Nice and quick up near the surface. Oh, that's another big jack. He missed it. Can you tell I'm excited? Oh man, that was another big jack. That was another big jack. Let's try a little slower this time. I mean, they are hitting it fast, but I want the hooks to stick. It's a perfect spot, and we'll just work it in the water column like that. See if they come for that. I mean, he did grab that, so... Oh, that was a barramundi. That was a barramundi. Oh, got him! Oh! And yes, folks, I do strike a little quick. That was a barramundi. All right, let's go back in there. As I said, this is literally the third snag in this river. No, it's all over. Oh! I'd given up, and he came right out. Okay, first pot's going in, deliberately in the middle of the river, but upstream from the snags there. So my theory is the crabs are eating those you know, snails, bits of tree, and hiding in that timber, and they'll smell it. So we'll dump the other ones further up. I think I can skip one. Yeah, I should be able to skip one right in there. Let's see. Ooh, that went in there. That's what you want to see. Come on, fish. Where are you? Right there. Come on. No, not coming out. How cute is this little guy? In winter up north here, the turtles, they sometimes beach themselves. And when I first saw this, I thought I had to rescue them, but he's actually quite happy just to sleep during the day and warm up, because the water's quite cold. So they're such cute little animals, aren't they? Just some of the cool things you see when you're fishing. I think it's a great idea. Like for me personally, it's it's a challenge to myself. And if you want to follow along, like don't feel obligated, but you get to see me using the same lure as you do if you feel like joining. I've actually got links in the description, and you get a discount. So yeah, go and check that out, and yeah, enjoy challenging yourself. That's what I reckon. So let's have a look at this lure. Always want to have a look how a lure behaves, and he actually sinks reasonably well. And it looks like if I just do the smallest amount of twitching, oh, that's nice. He really like almost swims back on himself. Oh, I think this is definitely going to be a barra lure. It actually looks a lot like a mullet, like a diamond skull mullet. The bronze sort of yellow colour on top. Actually, it's time to put the next crab pot in. I've been fishing at least an hour and a half, and I've only got one pot in the water so far. So yeah, I don't expect to get too many crabs, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, nice bunch of sticks here. We'll go past them. Ooh, almost too far. Perfect, right on that corner, right there. Come on. Come on. You notice I'm moving the rod left to right as I go around it. Okay, pot number 3's going in. It's fishing's actually slowed down quite a bit. There's plenty of good places still, but I'm not getting a lot of fish. So we'll keep going up. Okay, I can see where all the fish are hiding, and there's a big jack in there too. We'll go past it. That's not the snag they're on. They're actually on this snag here. There is a ton of fish. I got one. Oh, what is it? It's a cod. There was like 50 fish sitting on that one snag. Wow. I think I just said just a second ago it's been like an hour since I've even had a fish touch the lure. There we go. Black spot cod on the mega bass. He's probably, I'm going to go 37 centimetres. Maybe 38 even. So guys, just to show you, my fish guessing skills are actually still pretty intact. Look at that. 37 centimetres on the dot. He's touching the end there. How good's that? We'll let this guy go. So he's needs to be 1 centimetre bigger to be legal, but we've got our Mangrove Jacks, so yeah, hey, beautiful fish. And that snag there, I'll just let him go. There we go. That snag there is where they all came, like there was literally a Mangrove Jack this big sitting there. We'll just so I've caught a fish on the mega bass, and I'm going to change to, it's called a drunken mullet. And that's the cool thing about this the tackle club is that you get lures that, like I definitely, well, I might try it, but I generally buy what I like and what I know. And by doing this here, like I'm going to keep doing this for sure. Each month I'll be trying different lures, and yeah, as you can see the tail spins, and we'll see if we can get one on this. Normally there's actually more lures. There's only 3 different styles of lure in this box. I've had a look at the website. Well, that looks like it's going to get eaten by a Mangrove Jack. So yeah, normally there's more than just 3 different types of lures in this box. But yeah, this one had the mega bass, which is quite an expensive lure, so it's only got the 3. I think this drunken mullet could be a bit of a challenge today because it's a complete surface lure. It doesn't sink at all, and it's middle of the day, so fish generally aren't that keen on smashing the surface in creeks when the sun is directly above them. But we'll give it a good shot. We'll definitely give it a good run, this lure. I like nothing better than a good challenge. Oh, Mangrove Jack, just had a look at it. maybe it won't take so long after all. We'll try that. There we go. And everyone asks me about my solar panels all the time. I will one day do a full boat tour, but there's a 50-watt panel there and a 50-watt panel there, and all they do is keep the battery topped up, so that if I run down, I can still start with the power coming in from these. They're definitely not big enough to run my electric motor, so yeah, it's just for a safety thing. How peaceful is it here? Just heard a little bird twittering over there. Time for a banana. Always have your little snacks, energy. Mine's the banana. And I've literally just put that crab pot in, so yeah, it's well, it looks like about 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon. But again, I'm the only person in this creek, and that's cool. Okay, here we have a whole mangrove that's fallen in and got stuck on the bottom. There should be a fish right on that corner where I'm going. Ready? 3. Oh! He came out early. Okay, this spot looks good. It's like a big root ball. Oh, and I got in there. Oh, he missed it. Damn it. He missed it. Let's try again. I don't know if there's much point going further, but I see a few snags and I've got to try, so let's just hope there's no crocodiles right here. The water's about that deep at the moment where I am. Oh, that's the boat dragging. Probably not what I should be doing, but that's what I do. Got through, and there's a nice snag up there, so we'll fish a little bit longer. Yeah, leave the crab pots in as long as we can. Okay, I can see a heap of bream sitting on that mangrove there. This lure's no good for bream, but I'm hoping there's something bigger under them. Otherwise, I'm almost ready to give up on this. It's like it's a surface night lure. It's not really, definitely not really middle of the day lure, but we'll give these guys a shot. So my theory is always go a little further than everybody else does and you should catch some fish. So that's what I hope to achieve by dragging the boat through crocodile creeks. I've been fishing that drunken mullet for over an hour and a half, and there's a massive mangrove jack under that tree, and it's just not the right lure for this time of day, so I'm having a snack. It's yeah, it's got to be like close to 3 o'clock. When I set myself a challenge, I rarely give up, but that lure should be fished at night, not midday. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We've got ham, cheese and pickles on there. Nice little snack. And I don't know, to save my sanity I might change to probably back to that soft plastic again. But I hate giving up, so we'll see. See how I feel after this. So this is a spot I couldn't fish before with the surface lure because I couldn't get it in there, but I can see fish sitting in there. Let's see if there's a Barra or Jack in there. Oh, scared them all. Oh, and I'm on! Oh, straight away. And that's a bream, I believe. Big bream. Get him out of there. Come on, get out. There we are. Got him. Yes. And that's, oh, hooked in the bottom. How's that work? How does that work? I'm sure he was hooked in the mouth. I'm going to let you go, buddy. That's not fair, is it? Hey? It's a nice sized bream, but yeah, hooked in the wrong spot. Look at that. Okay, you'll be fine. Hey, off you go. But yeah, that's today's lesson. Is my challenge was to catch fish on every one of those lures in the box, but the surface one with the prop, it's a nighttime lure. So I'm kind of just not wasting my time, but it's going to be a real challenge. And yeah, I'll just switch back to this one, have a little bit more fun, because fishing is supposed to be fun. Oh, yep. Oh, all those Oh, the tarpon just put me off. I think that's Jack, is it? Yes, another nice Jack. Woo. Yeah, I just heard all the tarpon take off here. And look at this guy. Oh, he is a solid fish again. He's got to be, oh, like 40, at least 46. Let's get a measurement on him. Oh. And that's the thing, I've just changed from that surface one. I mean, these guys will hit that surface one, but not middle of the day. So, I mean, it's probably closer to 4 o'clock. 40, there you go, 46. I don't like to keep too many fish. And these guys are the breeders. He's almost ready to go out to the reef. And then, yeah, he'll live at the reef till he's probably about 10 kilos. So, yeah, hey, nice fish. Off you go. There he is. Beautiful. Another spot I didn't fish. Oh, yep, properly with the surface. Look at that. Nice Jack. So I was just going to say, I fished that before with a surface lure, but because it's middle of the day and I didn't get down, these guys, they just don't come up. So it's just a bit of a lesson. It doesn't matter how determined you are or how much you want it. If you're using the wrong lure at the wrong time, it's just not going to work. And like, I've only just had a few casts with that soft plastic again, and I've got 2 nice Mangrove Jacks. I'd say he's legal, but we'll let him go. And the moral of the story is, don't persist if you know what you're doing is wrong. You know, for the time. Great lure, but just not at the moment. All right, pot number 1. This one's been in the least amount of time, so I'm going to say there's probably nothing in it. Let's have a look. Oh, we have crabs. Look at that. Looks like, oh, it could even be 3 males, but yeah, undersized. Wow, and that's the shortest. That's the pot that's been in the water the shortest. He does look too small. All right, come on, out you go. That's 1. Let's have a look at you, buddy. Yeah, he's a centimetre under, that guy. Not a bad crab, eh? Not a bad crab, but yeah, just 1 centimetre under. It's got to be from point to point. So, hey, off you go, buddy. But that's good. That's the first pot, and that's been in the least amount of time. Pot number 2. Let's have a look. Let's see. Yep, there's 2 little crabs. Both definitely undersized, but they actually look like males. Okay, pot number 3. Let's see if there's any legal crabs in this one. Having so many crabs is, I'm actually liking the number of crabs. And you look like a female. Big shell, small nippers. Yeah, I'm going to go female on that one. There we go. It's quite distinctive having such a big shell. That's a 19 centimetre shell, that one, but quite small nippers. And you can, yeah, I mean, that's a female. Hey, female crab. Let them all go in Queensland. Hey, off you go. Okay, last pot. This one's been in the longest. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, yes. Oh, and a cod. Oh, I'd say that crab's undersized too. So 6, I think it was 6 male crabs and a female crab and a cod. There we go. I just thought I'd show you the contents of that last crab pot. This guy's, yeah, he's well undersized. He's got small nippers, small body, and a little black spot cod. Let's go find a nice spot and cook up some dinner. Ooh. And off you go, cod. It's late afternoon and Mr. Turtle is still here, but he looks okay. He doesn't look damaged or anything. There's no ropes on him. He's still got his eyes open. So I'm just going to leave him. Maybe if he doesn't mind, I'll have to give him a little pat. Little guy, what's he doing? Huh? And leave it alone. Okay, hey? Bye-bye. Now I just wanted to make sure he was okay. He looks okay, so I'm just going to leave him there. The tide will come up probably about this high, and he'll be able to swim away then. So my thoughts is, middle of winter, they beach themselves quite a lot, and yeah, he's just having a rest. So oh, he's having a breathe. He just had a little sigh. That's cool. We'll leave him alone. Here we are, perfect little deserted beach. Just me, the boat, and some sand. Oh, this is cool. Not even a single footprint. Have a look. Check this out. Look, nothing. Oh, it's good. We got about, I'm going to say, an hour and a half before the sun's all the way down. So I'm going to fillet that fish and then cook it up. It's going to be coconut crusted Mangrove Jack and a Thai stir-fry salad. I don't know if that's a thing, I've just made it up. But yeah, should be fairly quick and really delicious. Okay, the tide's actually ripping in real fast, so we're probably going to have to move the kitchen, but what we'll do is we'll do the salad ingredients first, and that way the cutting board's not contaminated with fish guts later on. So spring onion, we just chop it into like slivers. Got some basil and coriander out of my garden. We're just going to chop those up nice and small as well. And we'll put that in with the spring onion. That will actually go in last. And we've got a handful of little green beans. Just take the ends off those and we put those in a separate bowl. The reason I'm putting them in different bowls is because I'm going to cook them at different amounts. And we've got some chilies, and I'm going to take most of the seeds out of these guys. Just level that table a bit, everything seems to be rolling off. Just yep, cut down the middle and we'll rip all those seeds out. So I haven't worried about getting rid of all the seeds from the chilies, but I've got rid of most of them. And I'm just cutting them into, I guess you call it julienne, little tiny strips. Then I've got 2 baby corns. We're going to cut them down the middle. Cut them down the middle. So all nice and simple, just half like that. There we go, they're done. And we'll put them in with the beans. Some zucchini, almost forgot the name of that. And this, to me, this is about colour. We've got yellow corn, green beans, red chilies, and it's going to be white and green zucchini. We'll get some sugar and we'll put a few lumps in. This is brown sugar. We'll combine that with a squirt of vinegar, and this will actually be a sweet and sour. That's a little bit more. There we go. So we'll use that right at the end, I think. Just get that dissolving. Fish has been in the esky and he's actually nice and stiff. I had ice in there, and I just wipe all the slime off him and any poo that came out. Just like a nice clean fish. There we go. And he is a beauty. If you've been paying attention, you'll probably see the table and the chair moving up the beach, because yeah, that tide's coming in fairly fast. And what I'm gonna do with the fish is just rip a couple of fillets off. I won't show you the whole thing, I'll just show you the start here. Go along the dorsal fin all the way down and just slice over the top of his ribs like that. There we go, there's one fillet off. And the reason it's so nice and white is because I bled him. I always cut their throat, and that bleeds them out. So I might remove those bones first. You just run the knife down. You can actually feel those bones there. The ribs go this way, and there's some other pin bones that go that way. So like that. There we go, that should be enough. And I like a reasonably flexible knife for this. I don't like a really stiff knife. There we go. I think I did a pretty good job. I think that's a darn good job. Alright, let's feed the sharks. And then we'll just cut it into bite-sized pieces. That big, that big. Yeah, that looks perfect. I've just had a bit of a coconut malfunction. I've got some desiccated coconut and I kind of tore the bag open, but anyway. That's alright. We'll just put a fair amount of that in our bowl. And this is my crumbing of the fish today. I use all sorts of different crumbs, but I believe this time is the first time I've used coconut. So we get the fish and we just roll it in the coconut. Press down nice and hard. Yeah, and that's it. That is all you need to coconut crumb a fish. Now, it's very simple. I've done it with chips many times. I did it at the Drifter event, and everyone was amazed at how good it was despite being so simple. There we go. Fish is crumbed in coconut. It actually looks a lot like a lamington, but I guess that's what lamingtons are. So we'll see what it tastes like. There we go. I'm going to use some rice bran oil. This is good for deep frying. It's not bad for you if it's a little bit hot. The oil smells like it's hot enough, and what I'm going to do is cook the fattest pieces of fish first. Yep, that's just bubbling. That's perfect. I don't want it too hot. So fattest pieces first, let them go for a couple of seconds, 30 seconds maybe, 10 seconds. Now I don't know how this is going to work, whether the coconut will crumb like a nice brown colour. That's actually what I'm hoping for. And all of the gear that I'm using to cook, if you're interested in, if you like it, if you think it's, yeah, I mean it's quality gear, it's all supplied by Drifter, and the link's in my description. So if you like something, you can ask me a question too. I'll always answer questions about the gear that I use. But yeah, if you're interested in buying some, there's a link in my description. So yeah, feel free to check it out. The cool thing when you're cooking fish is you can see when it's done. Might be a bit hard to tell with the sun the way it is, but you can see the meat going white as it cooks. So these guys here are probably ready. And it looks like we've got a little crumb on there, yeah, a little bit of colour. Not as much as I'd hope, but that's alright. It's still coconut crumbed fish. And you'll notice the tide's actually now right under my table here. I'm not going to move now. I'm pretty much almost done. So, but yeah, that's interesting that the tide's, yeah, right under my table that I'm cooking on. Now that fish looks like it's going to be done. Let's have a look at the other side. Yeah, the coconut hasn't quite worked as I'd hoped. But what we'll do is we'll take them out of there. Oh, that's really soft. That's really well done. And just put them in the coconut flakes. I've tipped out most of the oil. I've got maybe a teaspoon and a half. And we'll drop the chilies in. And we don't want to really cook everything here. We just want to just give it a little bit of heat. Now, as soon as I can smell that, they change the smell a little bit. I'm going to throw all of these in. There we go, and give that a nice toss around. Now, I don't want to cook these. All I want to do is just take just the slightest bit of crunch off them. Okay, that's been no more than about 2 or 3 minutes, and we're going to pour in the vinegar and sugar. And that should make it glaze up. That's the word, glaze up. Adds a nice sheen and also a nice flavour too. A little bit of sweet and sour. And I tell you what, that smells. There's like hints of sweet and sour, all the freshness. This is like, yeah, I mean this is my version of a Thai stir-fried salad. We'll whack the salad on here. That's actually quite a big salad. I didn't think it was going to be quite that much, but that's alright. I've had a hard day's fishing. Look at the colours on that. They're just beautiful. And then we'll get our pieces of fish and put them on top like so. Look at that. Oh, that looks spectacular. Beautiful. Alright, we'll take a photo with that. I'll eat those as well. But we'll stick that one on there. It's a bit hard to see all the colours there with the low light from the sunset, but it looks really, really nice. Let's see if I can spin it around a bit. Is that any better? Not sure. But yeah, it looks tasty as. How good does coconut crumb mangrove jack and a stir-fried Thai salad look? Oh, let's try this piece of fish here. Oh, yep. You can definitely taste the coconut. It's not too strong though. Let's excuse fingers. Let's try a bit of corn. I didn't put too much vinegar and sugar on, but you get that slight. This is really good. You get that slight sugar, sweet and sour. Mangrove jack is actually a really, really nice fish. But like always, I only kill what I eat. That way, I can go back to the same creek week after week, month after month, hopefully year after year, and catch the same fish or the babies of the fish that I let go. I tell you what, the pick of the ingredients, I haven't actually tried them all yet, but the corn so far is a standout. The beans have got a nice crunch to them. The zucchini has taken on the sweet and sour flavour quite well. How idyllic is this? I've got the sun setting. It's pretty calm here. It's actually a little bit windy because we're in a sheltered spot. But I'm having this delicious Thai salad with the spring onion now. Nice freshness there. This is good. This is very good. I might have to try and work on getting more of that the coconut to stick, but you have a look at that. It's not too bad. It's yeah, it's got a nice little bit of brownness on it. Just the slightest hint of coconut flavour. But to me the standout is the corn. Have a bit of corn with some chilli on it. That corn has soaked up that sweet and sour mixture. Oh yeah. If you do this, you've definitely got to put baby corn in it. So guys, I'm going to finish eating this, finish watching the sunset, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.